everyone, it's SeaMystic back here with another pick a card. So I started to do channeling for part 3 of the Cosmic Pirate series, but I still felt like getting messages is a little blocked off still. Like I've said, I've got a lot going on in my personal life with my family, and that's been kind of heavy on my heart and mind. And I want to be at my fullest capacity when I do the part 3 because I think it's going to be an important reading. But I did notice that my energy work skills were still 100% on point. So I've got that going for me still. But this one I thought would be a quick, fun little pick a card to do where I just channel a couple words to see what kind of spirits you've encountered. And since it is a pick a card, I did pull a card for each one using different decks. I will put that at the end of this video, just so you know that I didn't choose the cards myself, that they did come out on their own. I did choose intuitively though which deck to use, and that goes back to the energy work thing, feeling the energies of the decks. But anyway, has anyone had any strange dreams recently? Mine have been crazy. One of my most recent ones was I was on a ship sailing in the streets a few feet above the ground, looking up at the sails, and then a voice told me, "You were a boy in that life." And then I saw a boy's face in front of me. And then next thing you know, I'm out of the ship, I'm in an alley or something, and something's trying to talk to me about soulmates. And then I see a black lion, which I guess is supposed to be my soulmate. But it wasn't an actual animal. It looked more like, and it was hard to see, it was hazy. It looked more like either a statue or a glyph of some sort. And I don't know what black lion is supposed to represent. I couldn't find anything about that. But I kept being told, and this is the part that I remember clearly, "You are not the one that needs to wake up. You are not the one that needs to wake up." But that's being said as I'm waking up, but I am saying to myself, they are not the ones that need to wake up. They are not the ones need to wake up. So I don't know. That kind of confused me. I'm like, which is it? And are they the ones that don't need to wake up because they already are? Or is it me that I'm not the one that needs to wake up? So I don't know. It was very weird. But anyway, like I was saying, this is going to be a quick pick a card. We have 5 groups to choose from, and I did get a charm for each one, and those came out randomly as well. So the first one, some of you choose by the thumbnails, some of you choose by the cards, some of you choose by the timestamps, so I'm just offering up a lot of different things here. So the Tree of Life, a tree, is the charm that came out for group 1. Group 2, the charm that came out was a seahorse. And then group 3, it was a key. Group 4, an owl. And group 5, a dragonfly. So if you need more time to choose which group you want, go ahead and pause. The timestamps will be in the description box below as always. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, for those of you who chose group 1, the tree, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channeled messages. Okay, so what I saw for you, the first thing was yoles, I guess is how you pronounce that. So that could be French for skiffs, which are a type of small boat. Or it's Arabic for today or the present moment. And then I saw Vega. So Vega is a star in the constellation of Lyra. Let's see. In mythology, there's Vega and Altair, which ties into the constellation as well. But I saw that And I don't think I've seen this part before, because I've gotten this word, but I don't think I've gotten this actual meaning. I saw that it was the word from Latin, literally means the descending eagle. So I thought that was interesting because eagles have been coming up for me a lot. And the last word I saw was Orion, so another constellation reference here, or mythological reference. There's a lot of different things in mythology with Orion, but one thing that stands out is his relationship with Artemis. It was sort of a star-crossed lovers situation, and the same thing can be said for Vega and Altair. So what kind of spirit have you encountered? For some of you, it could have been either when you're out in nature, like on a boat, or in meditation, trying to be in the present moment. That could be when you encounter this spirit. For some of you, it's going to be based on these both having star-crossed lovers references. It could be a soulmate that you are connecting with. For others of you, this is going to be a star family situation, connecting to the energies of Orion and Vega. And that's what I've written down here. I mean, and with skiffs being small boats, this could be your own sort of cosmic pirate situation where astral travel, you go to these places or meet up with your soulmate. It's not going to be super specific because it's a general reading. And then we have tree. So the tree, that again goes with nature. As above, so below. Connecting with different realms. And the card you got. So the deck that wanted to be used was the one that had the different zodiac signs, planets and things like that, houses, and you got Pisces. So this is a very watery energy. I wouldn't doubt if there's a water link here, especially with boats. But this has to do a lot with emotion as well. So like I say, it does sort of tie into the soulmate energy. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So with the Pisces, the symbol is the two fish going different directions. So that could be something here, like a separation from, like I say, a soulmate. And for others of you, since this is another constellation, it could just be referring to different energies of the stars, like connecting with different energies there or different beings there, depending on what you believe. So I didn't want to end on that. So we're going to get some messages from the mermaid box for every group. And this could have things that are upcoming. This could be linked to the reading. It might not be. And this could have messages from your higher self. There's a lot of different options here. Okay. So you have one spirit animal. You have a Bible verse. Is that a Bible verse too? You have two Bible verses. Pisces, there's a link there. Message from your higher self, and 5 potential predictions. So you got a lot more than I thought. We'll start with a spirit animal. And if it's a fish. Giraffe. When giraffe reveals as your spirit animal, the time to rise above earthly matters is now. Giraffe as a totem animal belongs to sure-footed folks who see the big picture but remain grounded. So there's something about being grounded but still being able to see from the higher realms or higher perspective at the very least. So this could have something to do with, connecting to the 5D sort of stuff here. Invoke giraffe as your power animal when you need help walking with your head held high. And we'll do the Bible verses we'll do Message from your higher self. Last, potential predictions. We heard your prayers for help. So this could be, like I say, if it is a soulmate, I mean, it can be a romantic soulmate with this star-crossed lover's energy, but it could be a member of your soul family or your soul origin that is hearing your cries for help and that's trying to connect with you. Words left unspoken. Maybe there was words left unspoken in a certain situation. External deception. You were deceived by your environment in some way, or you could be. So connect more to spirit for answers. The helpers need help too, so you could be a very helpful and compassionate. We did get that with Pisces. So, but it's okay to ask for help. Helpers need help too. We heard your prayers for help. So don't feel guilty for asking for help. New life. There could be a new life coming for you where things they drastically change and look very different. And we'll do Bible verses. John 8:7. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. So this is about not judging. Luke 6:32, if you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. So with these two and this one talking about forgiveness here, there's a heavy element here of needing to forgive someone. This could be, like I say, soulmate, soul family sort of situation. Very interesting. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help to circulate and support the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 2, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. If you chose by the thumbnail or the charm, you're going to be in for a little bit of a surprise because it really has nothing to do with seahorses or Sasquatch. But seahorse, I think this is about going with the changes of life. You can look up the seahorse spirit animal. It reminds me a lot of the King of Cups energy. Okay, so when I first started tuning into your energy, I saw something very quickly, and I thought, well, maybe that wasn't for this group. Maybe I was just, because I had only started, maybe it wasn't meant for group 2. And then I saw it again, but its head was turned a slightly different way. So I was like, okay, noted. Same image, just turned a little bit different way. Kind of being cheeky, I guess. It was a gray alien. No words, nothing else came through, just a gray alien's head. So, you could have had encounters in your sleep. You could have been, if you believe in this sort of thing, you could have been abducted or something. Or some of you, this could be you're related to the grays as far as your soul's origins go, or your past incarnations, and that could be why you're connected to them. But I mean, you may not be connected to them. This could have been like a one-time thing sort of situation, where maybe someone saw a light in the sky and questioned it, but it could have been a gray alien, or had some sort of interesting dream or sleep paralysis moment where you questioned if it was real or not. It could be that sort of thing, but it was very clear. Came through twice. And the deck that had the most energy for you, surprise, surprise, was the Mystic Martians deck. And the card that came out with it was Merkaba, number 33. And the Merkaba deals a lot with astral travel. And it says movement, long distance travel, excitement. So long distance travel, that would go along with an alien visitation. So that could be, like I say, you astral traveling, or having an encounter where they've came to you, either way here. But it does go along with that. And travel, that could also be if it was just a UFO that you saw. So I don't want to leave you with just this. I'm getting messages from the mermaid box for all of the groups, and it's going to have, it could be messages from your higher self. It could be Bible verses, spirit animals, predictions. So let's mix it up. Okay. You have 3 spirit animals. So you are probably very connected with animals, or have a lot of spirit animals around you as well, for 3 to come out. We'll start with them first. And you had an animal come out in your charm. Bobcat. When Bobcat bounds as your spirit animal, it's time for deep introspection. Bobcat as a totem animal belongs to those with ancient soul wisdom. Invoke Bobcat as your power animal when you need to uncover secrets. So maybe this is some sort of uncovering, like hypnotherapy, uncovering maybe an incident that could have happened that you've repressed, and whether it be some sort of past life memory or some sort of, like I say, abduction memory, but that's not going to be for everyone. Just wanted to throw that out there. Then we have Cow. When Cow appears as your spirit animal, trust that the mighty storm will pass and you'll be okay. Cow as a totem animal belongs to those with profound mother goddess instincts. Call in Cow as your power animal when your soul needs TLC. So if you are worried about anything, I wouldn't be. You are being protected by the Divine Mother energy. Then we have Bee. When Bee buzzes in as your spirit animal, it's a reminder to trust in miracles. Bee as a totem animal is for those whose greatest wish is for all living things to coexist in peace and love. So maybe this wasn't anything bad. If it was an experience you had, maybe they came in peace. But this is all about community working together. Call in Bee as your power animal when you are manifesting abundance. So you're definitely manifesting something, because we had manifestation and then something about miracles and uncovering success. I think something's about to abundance, success. Oh, miracles was up here. Movement, excitement. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go to the Bible verse. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. The word protect or protection has came up a couple of times now. But this is very interesting. This is about unconditional love. It doesn't have to be romantic, just unconditional love. So maybe someone that has unconditional love for you is protecting you in the spirit realm. They don't have to be gone for that to happen. But you know what I mean. I mean, it could be someone passed on, might not be. But if you do have a mother that's passed, I would lean toward that. If not, it's just somebody who has unconditional love for you. That's usually a mother. It's not always. Some people are capable of having unconditional love with anyone. Message from your higher self. When you this is a love again. When you express love and someone reacts with negativity, they're not operating from love. So there's something about love and protection here. Maybe you encountered something you thought was bad, but it was coming out of love. Maybe you've had a situation where you unconditionally loved someone, but it wasn't reciprocated, and that could be vice versa here. But they're still protecting you regardless. Okay, and then we have larger plan for this. There's a larger plan for whatever situation that you're going through. Deception, lie, cheat, steal. So you could have been deceived by someone that you loved, or vice versa. I don't know if this is related to the gray alien thing or not. It's probably a different story that wanted to come up here. But like I say, if there was something deceptive going on, I see you being protected and very much loved. Well, that took a turn. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Anything like that really does help to circulate and support the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 3, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. You chose the group with the key. Okay. So this one was interesting. I might put pictures on the screen to show some examples, but the first thing I saw for you was ghost. That was pretty straight to the point, and I thought this was going to be an easy one, but no. So ghost, that's obviously someone who has had a life but is no longer with us. But the next word was Hest, and Hest, I mean, there's a goddess Hestia, but it was just Hest. So that is a Danish word for horse. So several things could be happening here. If we want to look at Danish folklore that involves a ghost horse, there's the brook horse, there's the Kelpie, or the Hellhest. So there's a lot of different folklore related to horses, ghostly spirit horses. It could be something like that. It actually reminds me of a song that I channeled a few months ago, Ghost Riders in the Sky. I think it was like cowboys riding on their horses in the sky. So I don't know, it's weird. So the possibilities I'm getting, I mean, it could quite simply be a pet that is passed on that was a horse. It could be a spirit animal, right? And it could be, like I say, some sort of ghost that rode a horse. I don't know. I mean, like I say, it could be some of these situations, but I'm leaning more toward pet, spirit animal, or someone like a ghost that rode a horse, that rides a horse. There's a lot of mare or horse spirits in Europe, not only Danish, but like Scandinavia in general, Celtic. I mean, the word nightmare, that's where it comes from. Mare. That would visit at night when you sleep or something. It could just be like a Danish ancestor that rode a horse. So there's a few different possibilities here. But the cards that came out for you was from the Spirit Animal deck. Turtle, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So it could, with this one, this makes me think maybe an aspect of you from a past life. Others of you, we have Gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. It was a family member for others of you. Yeah, it could be past life, family, like I say, pet, spirit, animal, or just a ghost that you don't know, that you just came across. Maybe you were outside and had no idea that there was someone, a ghost riding a horse, a ghost horse. Yeah, this one was very weird and interesting. But, I mean, if you feel whatever, you'll know, I think, based on your gut, your intuition. If you want to look more into these, I would. Like I say, Brook Horse, Kelpie, Hellhest, or like the origin of the word nightmare. If you have a lot of nightmares, I would look up that. I feel like you'll know which one it is. So I didn't want to leave everyone with just, well, you got 2 cards. Most people only got 1. But I didn't want to leave everyone with just 1 card or 2. I'm going to pull from the Mermaid box to get some potential predictions, some messages from your higher self, or Bible verses, or spirit animals, whatever comes out. And there's a hare. So you have a spirit animal and 4 potential predictions. So, your spirit animal is a coyote or coyote, depending on what neck of the woods you're from. When coyote materializes as your spirit animal, it's time to bring laughter back into your life. Coyote as a totem animal belongs to those who can see humor in the darkest times. Call in coyote as your power animal when you need the strength to face reality. There could be some sort of Native American link here as well, because they were connected to the turtle. I would assume horses. And this is a sort of a trickster energy. So, I mean, it can be. So, yeah. Some of you Native American, some of you some sort of Danish connection. Okay. Nesting. So you could be organizing your house, getting things ready. That could be a point that's coming up for you, or you need to prepare. Help from unexpected source. So you could be getting help from an unexpected source. That could be what this is talking about, but it could be something in your day-to-day life, a person. But don't discount that it's coming from some sort of spirit horse thing. Recognition, reward. Someone that you unexpect, or someone that you don't expect, could be giving you some recognition or some sort of reward. External deception. So don't be deceived by your environment. Connect to yourself, your higher self, whatever you believe in. I don't judge or tell people what to believe. So if you're worried about being deceived, connect with what you believe in to find the answers. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Anything like that really does help to circulate and support the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 4, the owl, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We will start with your channel messages. You might want to look up the spirit animal for an owl. So yours was very, how you say, frustrating, I guess you could say. Because I saw the faintest of images, and I wasn't even sure what it was, and it wouldn't give me any more information. So I saw a very faint image of something that, not even the legs or anything, just maybe the top portion with their arm out a little bit, as if they were laying down or reclining on something. I don't know. But it was black, and what I think was green, like stripes with yellow eyes that stood out. I didn't see a pupil though. What it kind of reminded me of was a Naga drawing that Nazama, the Hebrew mystic healer, did, except it wasn't a hydra. There wasn't several snakes above the head. It was just one singular head. And it wasn't the color that Nazama drew. This was what I think was black and greenish with yellow eyes. And I tried and tried and tried and tried to get more information, but I could not. So there must be a reason for that. Maybe it's because there's a variety of different options it could be. But what it could be, I'm guessing, would be, like I say, some sort of Naga being, some sort of water being, water nymph, maybe some sort of fae or elf. But regardless, I would think that it would probably have to be some sort of elemental or spirit god, is what I'm thinking. And the card that came out for you was I Am Presence, Light Body Activation, Accessing the Divine Within. So maybe this kind of leans towards spirit god here, because if you meditate and try to connect, that's usually when people meet their spirit guides. Some people don't even believe in spirit guides. So whatever you believe in, I can't please everybody, okay? Maybe it's saying that this is you, your oversoul, you could say, like your original incarnation sort of thing. Maybe you've seen a glimpse of it, or it's around you a lot, it being your higher self, and you've had a lot of, unknowingly had a lot of encounters with it, or maybe you do know that it's your higher self, or an elemental. See, for example, whenever my higher self was channeled, somebody said they were an aquatic being, and then a few months later, someone said they were an aquatic being. And then about a year after that, Nazama told me that my original incarnation was an aquatic being. So I'm guessing your original incarnation might be what your higher self looks like. So that could be what this is saying here. For others of you, it's just talking about during meditation, if it's a spirit guide, you could connect with them more easily there, or some sort of elemental. And the owl is about magic and seeing things and intuition. So yeah, could just be saying that it's a divine being. So let's get some messages from the mermaid box. This could be messages from your higher self, it could be Bible verses, it could be predictions, it could even be a spirit animal, but I didn't want to leave everyone with just one card and one channel. So and you got a shiz ton of spirit animals. So you got 3 spirit animals, 5 potential predictions. We'll start with the spirit animals. Snake, are you my dick right now? So that's kind of the vibe I was getting. That's what a Naga is, a snake being. So When snake slithers in as your spirit animal, the mystical will become the norm. So yeah, a lot of mysticism coming in through here, like with the owl too. Snake as a totem animal belongs to those who stay grounded through ultimate transformation. So transformation could be taking place. You could be connecting, releasing a lot of ego maybe, and connecting more with your true I am presence, being more in the moment, the present moment, the now. Call on snake as your power animal when singular focus is needed to achieve your goals. Cow, so divine feminine energy. When cow appears as your spirit animal, trust that the mighty storm will pass and you'll be okay. Cow as a totem animal belongs to those with profound mother goddess instincts. Call in cow as your power animal when your soul needs TLC. Lastly, so this is Hathor energy. This came out for somebody else, but I didn't get Hathor, but I'm getting Hathor. Bat. I might get emotional. There was a little baby bat that was abandoned at my mom's house that I tried to rescue. I don't know if I was successful, but it was gone the next morning. So I don't want to talk about it. I don't know what happened to it, and I don't want to talk about it, but it really, seeing a helpless little baby bat, everybody was telling me, oh, it has diseases. Don't touch it. But I was just so sad for this bat. Anyway, when bat flies in as your spirit animal, it's time to prepare for major life changes. So there's a theme with you guys about transformation, life changes. Bat as a totem animal belongs to those who have acute powers of perception. Again, in mysticism, we talked about that with the snake, with the owl. Invoke bat as your power animal when you need courage to face the dark. They can see very well in the dark, as can I. So maybe you have gifts of astral travel or mediumship, shamanism even, or that potential is certainly here. And then we have for potential predictions, let's see, group event, party could be happening. Deception, lie, cheat, steal. Someone could try to deceive you, but connect with your higher self or your I am presence, or whatever you believe in. Your angels, guides, God, Jesus, to figure out what the deception is. Then we have, because it could be self-deception. Then we have see the truth. Yeah, it definitely could be self-deception. It's not going to solely be self-deception, because I don't want to say that, because I know it's a general reading and there could be some people out there who are being deceived externally. So either way, they're asking for you to see the truth here. What is beneath the surface? What is your intuition really telling you? Inner union. So this is connecting your inner divine feminine, quote unquote, or divine masculine, quote unquote, energies to become whole. So it's a lot like this. Okay? So and we have an advanced person here. And then we have external deception. So I literally just talked about that. So the deception could be externally, could be both for some of you. Very interesting. So yeah, it's really asking you to go within. Really, really, really asking you to do that. To see the truth. Because things aren't always what they seem. You have two nocturnal flying animals here. Seeing through the dark, seeing through the shadow. Looking at your shadow wounds. There could be something about your own shadow or subconscious that you're afraid to look at, and you need to see the truth because it's deceiving you, or you're deceiving yourself. or it needs to be faced. And I think that could be linked to what the major transformation or life change is. Interesting. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Anything like that really does help to circulate and support the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 5, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We will start with your channel messages. Oh, you chose the dragonfly. The dragonfly is born in water, but then learns to fly, or develops the ability to fly once it grows. So you could be connected to the water and air realms. Air is all about mental abilities, communication, and water is all about emotion and spirituality. You could be some sort of channeler or some sort of bridge between the two realms. Throwing that out there. So, which wouldn't surprise me. We have, I saw Jesus, and then I saw Ariel. So, heavy focus on biblical, that sort of thing. I don't think I need to explain who Jesus is, but Ariel is actually an archangel. Ariel can mean air as well, and we just talked about that. And Jesus is associated with Pisces, which is water, so this really went well with it. But Ariel, the name meaning is Lion of God. And the archangel Ariel is associated with nature, water, and air. And if you want to look, I will post at the end of this video, how I picked these at random, like whatever fell out of the treasure box was whatever I chose. So this came out for a reason. And it shows like these coming out, whatever cards fell out is what I used. Just so you know there's no manipulation going on there. But, yeah. Angelic energies. Ascended Master energy here. So you could be religious. You don't have to be. So you've encountered Jesus and an archangel. Your cards. I shitteth you not, you have Angel of Miracle. Angel of Miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. I mean, Jesus performed a lot of miracles. And then we have cheer up, live in the moment. So I'm getting a lot of protective, nurturing, guardian sort of energy. Maybe you've been down, things haven't been going your way, and it's, or had a lot of hardships. And it's like they're there to comfort you and to let you know that miracles can happen. This is probably my favorite group. But I mean, this one has wings as well. Yeah, everything's winged. So angels surround you, I would say. Not just Ariel, but others. And of course, Jesus. Comforts you when you're down. This was so cute. I hope I end up with this one. We're not ending there because I'm getting messages from the mermaid box. Okay. You have one Bible verse, 2 messages from your higher self, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential predictions, and 2 spirit animals. You got a lot. So, we have wolf. When wolf materializes as your spirit animal, it's time to make your position known. Wolf as a totem animal belongs to those who can break away from the pack. Call in wolf as your power animal when you need help placing trust in others. So I think some of you have been hurt or betrayed. Maybe some of you are just afraid to diverge from a pack. Panda. When Panda plods in as your spirit animal, it's time to bring all things back into balance. Panda, as a totem animal, belongs to those who solve problems with peace. See, that's like Jesus. Seek Panda as your power animal when you need to see both sides of a person or situation. Luke 6:41. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? So this is about not judging others because we're not perfect. Okay, and then we have message from your higher self. Make room to receive. So you're about to receive some good things in your life. So if you need to, get rid of anything negative, and that could be mindsets as well, to make room for the good. And then, ye of little faith. So this is also, this could count as a Bible verse because he does say this. I want to say, he says something like this to Peter, but I don't know if it's this exact one. But you're being called out for having lack of faith here. Potential predictions. Past life issue. So some of this could involve some things from your past life. Some karma or something. You will get a divine message. I would not doubt that. Angels are messengers after all. And you seem very connected to the divine energies here. Animal spirit. So I would say I would look for anything with wings or panda or wolf. We heard your prayers for help. So prayers, another biblical reference could be. Very interesting. So your angels or whatever you believe in heard your prayers and are trying to help you. Betrayal, because like I say, you could have been hurt or betrayed, or maybe to prevent you from betraying someone else. I don't want to assume anything here. So that one was very synchronistic. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Anything like that really does help to circulate and support the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless.